Hey! You know I was at this party the other day, one of those fancy affairs where you have to wear shoes, and I'm looking over the buffet and the hors d'oeuvres, and they didn't have any corn dogs. And how can you call yourself civilized and throw a party with no corn dogs? And my friend, she's all upset. She's like, I love corn dogs. And, bless her heart, she can't say no to anything meat on a stick. So it dawned on me, I should show you how to make Chef Stuart's Corn Smokies with Cackalacky dipping sauce.
This next request goes out to the young lady from a little town just outside of Burbank, California, called Los Angeles. This is Cackalacky and the Corn Smokies.
Alright, now for corn dogs, if I were going to make a dipping sauce, I'd make the classic, which is 1 part mayonnaise, 1 part mustard, 1 part ketchup. Simple to do. This is not a simple corn dog. What I want to do here is make a sauce that I call a Cackalacky barbecue sauce. It's mustard based and the recipe has its origin in South Carolina. So what I want to do here is I'm going to start out by adding this entire bottle of mustard. I told you it's a heavy sauce on mustard. I'm putting it all in a pan. Yeah, feel the burn. Let me go ahead and tell you right now that you don't want to have your head over this like I just did, because when the vinegar from that mustard hits, it's going to come back up. I've been a little stopped up lately, so it's kind of helping me. Ooh, and there's a nice little buzz coming in. I wonder what's in this stuff. Anyway, the next thing I want to add to it is just a touch of ketchup. Just a touch. Some cider vinegar, and either some white wine or some beer. I want to grab my whisk, just kind of mix all of that together. And then I'm going to come with about 1/4 cup of brown sugar. I want to keep stirring the entire time. Garlic powder, some kosher salt, a lot of black pepper, and some cayenne pepper. Once I get all of this mixed in together well, I just want to put the lid on it for a little while, let those flavors come together and let it thicken just a hair. The other thing that I like to do is I actually like to grill my sausage before I put them in the corn dog. So, I'm going to take my knife here, cut my lengths, throw them on my grill. Okay, now I'm ready to do my corn smokies. So what I need to do first is make a batter. I'm going to start in this bowl with my dry ingredients, which is a cup of flour, 2/3 of a cup cornmeal. I go with a stone ground cornmeal that's locally made. You can get the cheap stuff, I won't judge you. I'm going to mix in the other dry ingredients, about 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, and roughly a teaspoon each of salt, baking powder, baking soda, garlic powder, and just for a little smokiness, I like to go with smoked paprika or chipotle pepper. Then I want to just mix these together quickly. And I want to hollow out a little well in the center. And that takes me to my next stage, my liquid ingredient. I'm going to do 1 egg, Y'all don't have chrome-plated eggs where you come from? I'm going to do a cup of buttermilk. I just want to quickly whisk these together. And then I'm going to incorporate the liquid ingredients into my dry ingredients. See the consistency there? That looks good. Kind of like a pancake batter.
I'd like to take just a few seconds to talk about my sausage. Smoked sausage from Conecuh County, Alabama is regarded and known throughout the South for the satisfying snap you get when you bite into it. That's because Conecuh uses a natural casing. So revered is this sausage in the state that it has a classification all its own. There's smoked sausage, then there's Conecuh.
Now, my magical sausage. I'm going to dip it down in there. Get it completely covered. I've got my oil at about 365, 370 degrees. That's where you need it to fry something like this. I'm going to go one at a time. And I'm going to slowly drop it in, moving it back and forth just a little before I let go. Okay. Now the color that you're looking for on these is corn dogs. I'm going to pull them out and set them over this rack so they can drain. Oh, they're beautiful, aren't they? Okay, final step. My Corn Smokies have cooled down enough that I can work with my hands. So what I'm going to do is take a bamboo skewer and skewer it. And just that quickly, I have a Corn Smoky. I encourage you to get on the online and take a look at our website. You can watch other videos, download recipes, and do a lot of other nifty stuff like watch videos and download recipes. I'm Stuart Donald.
Once again, by request, that was Cackalacky and the Corn Smokies. I hope you enjoyed that, Average Betty. Sure, I'm Tom.